guys, how's it going? This is GundamLegacyExtreme of Herotaku, here to do a review on the 1-100 Master Grade RX-78-2 1-Year War version Special Color Edition. Specifically, this is the video game colors. And, well, my initial thoughts on this kit is it looks pretty nice. My focus would decide this time around to actually kick in. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's manually do the focus. There we go. I guess it's just to manually focus, but whatever. Now you can see, it looks really, really good, actually. Excuse the harsh panel lining. Unfortunately, when I was building the kit, I did not have the correct markers to panel line it, so I unfortunately had to go with using my older Gundam markers. Actually, I really like being able to manually focus, so I'm gonna continue doing that. Anyway, the difference between the normal version and this version are basically these colors are to match the 1-Year War video game, which no one outside of Japan has played unless you import it and know how to read Japanese and blah 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 blah. Whatever. I got the kit because I actually kind of like the colors. It's kind of funny. I said this in the unboxing, in the video that I did when I got this, or the unboxing video, or whatever. I can't get my hands on or keep at least a normal colored RX-78. This one back here, as you can see, was originally the Ver repainted into G3 colors. This one right here is a clear edition. I have the same one of this guy in titanium finish. I had the real grade, the thing went kaboom, and now I have this. I can't get an RX-78 in the standard anime color, in the standard normal RX-78 colors, and I don't know why. But anyway, procrastination aside, let's get on to the articulation, which, well, it's actually really good, but there are some points where I will get it. You got a little ab crunch right here, which is really nice. Can't get full rotation of the body, but really that doesn't bother me because the RX-78 realistically wouldn't have that much articulation in the waist or the ability to go 360. His head can look up about that far, down about that far, forwards and back, full rotation, tilt side to side, shimmy side to side, whole 9 yards. Arms are really, really good, just as good as this one right back here. They can go forwards and backwards at this joint right here. Hang on, let me focus in a little bit better. There we go. They can go forwards and backwards at this joint right here, and then up and down at this joint right here. Refocusing. Do a full 360 and go out. So you can get the arms to pretty much go up about that far, or you can get a lot of really good posing with him pretty much. Bicep rotation, elbow fully bend, though it feels really, really loose on mine for some reason. And for some reason the shoulder arm, the forearm armor does that. But it feels really, really loose on mine, even though it's not that loose. Because I mean, I can shake it and it's not going to go anywhere. Now, you saw the waist. I'll get to that when I get down there. Wrists can fully rotate, move all around. Go. Can't say I didn't see that coming. It's a very, very short ball joint. You can go in, out. Huh. Looks like I solved the problem of why my wrist joints were loose. I actually didn't have the thing all the way in. Well, either way though, still the arm still just feels really loose. Like I was saying, you can go in and out. This is actually the first Master Grade I have that can actually properly utilize that joint. It's quite hilarious. These 3 fingers are together. Index finger, thumb, standard normal Master Grade hands. No finger bends. Now, onto the legs. Skirt armor is all freely moving. though these can only go up about so far. They don't have any gray paneling in there, unfortunately. Doesn't really matter. The legs can go forwards about that far, back about that far. They can't go out all that much, which annoys me because it's ball jointed. And like I said, like I was saying, you have this joint right here. It's basically the it's newer sliding kind, the prototypes of the newer sliding kind of joints you see on master grade hips. But it's they're both interconnected, which I don't really like. But easy way to activate it is just, you got that piece right here. Just slide it forward, or you just slide it by the legs. But yeah, that's about it for that. Knees can bend fully, and if you look closely, right here, focus in some more. Focus in some more. There we go. You can see it's got some nice hydraulics. Oop. So yeah, focusing outward. So you got that. Then the feet can go forwards and back, side to side, do not a full rotation. Oh, and you also got some hydraulics right down here. You probably can't really see it that. Oh, there we go. Let me get that up again. Put this down, and there. Some nice hydraulic work there. And the feet can go up and down, but like, as you can see, it's really, really loose for some reason. So that's pretty much it for his articulation. Well, you got the vents right here, and these panels can open up a bit. Take them off altogether to get some detailing. But other than that, that's pretty much it for his articulation. Oh yeah, and beam sabers can move around. That's pretty much it for his articulation in total. So let's move on to his accessories, which is pretty much the normal stuff for an RX-78, minus one thing, well, two things he comes with. You get the beam sabers on him, as you see. You get the standard RX-78 Crusader shield, which I detailed up just a little bit with my titanium Gundam marker, just there and there. The handle pegs on like so, into 3 different locations. Easily goes into the hand, though it's a pain in the butt to get it pegged in. And I just typically flip it upside down like that. Got the hole in the back right there. Peg it onto his back, and I'm done with it. Now, next up, you get the Hyper Bazooka. You have to paint the barrel. You will have to paint the barrel white yourself. Unfortunately, unlike him, it doesn't come in white. It just comes in the same gray as him right there. So you flip out the peg right there, and you plug it onto his butt, like so. Now, I actually haven't tried it yet. Let me see. Can I get it into over his shoulder without a problem like I can't with that one back there? And in his hand and over his shoulder. Let's see. Can I? Will you let me do it? In his hand. Now let's see if he will let me. Yes, I can. So he's already got 1 point ahead of this one back here, even though I still love that one to death. I can get it in his hand and over his shoulder. You can also plug this into the Crusader shield, like so. And he can still hold it onto his arm too. I almost forgot to mention that. So let's get it onto his butt. And And next up is the... Oh, come on, stay up. Stay up. Oh god, he's getting wonky now. There we go. God. Excuse me about this. Come on. There we go. Much better. Next up on the list of accessories, we have the Gundam Hammer. Unfortunately, I don't have his Gundam Hammer with me to compare it, but I can pretty much say the ball is a lot bigger on his Gundam Hammer. That's what she said. Same concept though, you just attach it to the chain links, stick all the, attach all the spikes onto them, sandwich two spheres together, and then put all the spikes on the mace. And yes, if you want to, you can swing this around like a mace. I'm not going to do it. Fits in the hand like so, has nowhere to store it on him, so it goes into the box. Next up, you have the beam rifle. Lastly, you have the beam rifle. No super napalm, unfortunately. It can peg onto his back or into the shield, and it pegs into his hand like so. If it will let me do it. There we go. Pegs into his hand very easily. Stays on there no problem. Unlike his shield. And yeah, other than that, you do not get a core fighter. It should not be a shock by now. Everyone should know that the 1 Year War RX-78 is notorious for being the first RX-78 Master Grade, to my knowledge, to not have the core fighter. So yeah, other than that, you also get 2 curved beam sabers, which is actually pretty cool. I like those. I prefer the curved style than the normal straight style like him right there. I might actually switch his beam saber to the curved one. So yeah, as you can see behind him, you can see the comparisons between my 2 other RX-78 types. I don't have the titanium finish because, well, it's the same damn thing as this clear one right here, so I figured it'd be redundant to have 2 version 2.0s. And you are getting a nasty glare. So, push that back. Ooh, that was close. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the review of the RX-78 1 Year War version. My final thoughts on it, it's a really good kit. A lot of people want to say that it is the best RX-78 Master Grade or RX-78 kit out there next to the Perfect Grade. I like it, but personally, I would prefer, if I can rotate this a bit more, personally, I prefer the version 2.0 because it's more posable in the legs, and even though it's more anime accurate, if you don't like the anime accuracy, the 1 Year War is probably the best bet for the best posable one. Well, the most posable one. And I like the Vercos still because it has the best head design of them all. Basically, he would be a definitive one if it wasn't for the ball jointed hips. Because he's pretty much these 2 combined in my book. Because he's got a head very close to this one, which I really like, and the posability near this one. But I'm going to end this here because if I don't, I'm going to just keep rambling on. If you can get the 1 Year War, get it. I wouldn't say go after this one because it took me a long time to get him. I had him back ordered at HLJ for 3 months before I finally got him. It took 3 months for HLJ to finally get him back in stock. This version is really hard to get in stock. It's not as rare as this guy because he was a convention exclusive, but it's still damn well hard to get. Seek out the normal one. It's just as good, and a lot of people don't really like this one's colors, so it doesn't matter either way. You're probably not going to get this version. But yeah, that's all I can say. And stay tuned for more. Check out Herotaku for everything geeky. The Toy Review Network is up, so you will see this review up on Herotaku. Unless you are watching it on there, then that was redundant for me to say. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for more.